Now we'll see the second point related to the electrostatics of conductor. So the statement goes like this. At the surface of the conductor, electrostatic field must be normal to the surface at every point. Normal means perpendicular to the surface at every point. So let's see some basics about it. So generally when a metallic conductor is placed in an external electric field, that is when it is charged. Now what happens is it quickly attains electrostatic equilibrium. We have discussed this in the first point, right? So according to electrostatic equilibrium, what should have happened? There should be no movement of charges. That's what the second point says. So electrostatic equilibrium can also be stated like this. In other words, there is no movement of charges on the surface of the conductor, right? So this is what is called as the condition of electrostatics, because electrostatics means the charges are at rest. So this is the condition of electrostatics, right? Now what we will do is we will try to prove this using the contradiction method. Now before that, let's try to understand what this perpendicularity means. Suppose you have a conductor. Let's say you have a conductor. So on this conductor you have electric field present. So if you observe, the directions of electric field are given. So what do you mean by perpendicularity? If suppose I take an electric field here, means if I draw a tangent at this point, if the electric field is perpendicular to the tangent at this point, then we call it as perpendicular. Similarly here it is perpendicular. Here if I draw a tangent, they are supposed to be perpendicular. Now keeping those cases, let's consider one of the points as A. I've taken a small portion of this and drawn a separate diagram. So if you observe, we have the conductor with the point A in it. Now here I am assuming that the electric field is not perpendicular, rather it is making an angle theta with the tangent drawn at that point such that theta is not equal to 90 degrees. Then what will happen? Then this electric field will have two components. One is E cos theta along the tangent and E sin theta along the normal. Now since these two components are existing, let's assume there is a point charge Q placed at point A. So when you place the point charge Q at A, then what will happen to the charges? The charge will start experiencing a force, a tangential force of how much magnitude? So it will experience a tangential force of F is equal to Q into cos theta. It is because we know that force experienced by charged particle in electric field is charge multiplied with the magnitude of electric field. So this is tangential force. So have this in your mind. Now if this tangential force is existing, what would have happened to the charge? The charge would have started accelerating on the surface of the conductor. So if this happened, then the charge starts moving on the surface of the conductor, right? When it is moving, what will happen? The law where it states that the movement of charges on the surface of the conductor is nil is violated. That is, the condition of electrostatics is violated. So if this condition is not to be violated, then F is supposed to be 0. If F is supposed to be 0, which implies QE into cos theta has to be 0. If QE into cos theta is 0 implies cos theta has to be 0. From this it is clear that theta has to be pi by 2. So that is the reason why the electric field is always supposed to be perpendicular to the surface.